morning to all the dignitaries and delegates. We welcome all of you with great joy and immense exultation. I am Tanya Kant, a fourth-year student and member of the student body of NIT Kurukshetra Alumni Association. Today, we gather here not merely as alumni, but as time travelers on a journey through the pages of our own history. It's a special day, a day when we celebrate Golden Jubilee as we welcome the batch of 1974 to 1979. This alumni meetup celebrates our institution's joint successes rather than just looking back on the past. Our college has undergone growth and development, and this celebration honors the significant accomplishments we have made over the past years. It brings immense joy to be gathered here, flipping to the pages of our institute's history, and to welcome the batch of 1974 to 1979 for their Golden Jubilee celebration. In the midst of us, we have highly accomplished individuals in their own fields, making these meetups not just a look at our past, but also a reminder of collective successes we share as a part of our institute. We are honored to be joined by the press momentous occasion. Together, we shall make this alumni meet an unforgettable journey down the memory lane. Enjoy every moment, reconnect with old friends, and let the nostalgia flow. Now, I would like to call upon the President of our esteemed Alumni Association, Dr. Pankaj Chandna, as the President of Mewar University and is currently a professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering at our institute. He has been the recipient of prestigious awards and accolades from prestigious organizations. He has also served as Founding Dean of Industry and International Relations at the institute and currently shoulders the responsibility of the President of NIT Kurukshetra Alumni Association. He was one of the pioneers to set up a Pan-NIT Alumni Forum and served as the first president of the former. We request him to give the welcome address and an overview of NICTA activities.
Thank you, Tanya. For any event, proper planning and organization are essential. But it is the camaraderie that defines the success, and your presence here in such a vast number has proven the same. A massive round of applause for the records from the batch of 1974 coming back to your alma mater for their Golden Jubilee celebrations after 4.5 decades of recklessness. On behalf of NIT Kurukshetra Alumni Association, I take this opportunity to extend a very warm welcome to the batch and an exceptionally warmer welcome to the batch members who have journeyed across 7 seas, converging from far-reaching corners of the world to join us for this special event. On behalf of the Alumni Association and the batch of 1974, I take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to all the superannuated faculty members, head of the departments, who have contributed their lives and efforts to the growth of this hallowed institute and have been gracious in accepting our invitation today. Thank you very much for your benign presence, sir. I also thank my fellow members of the Executive Council and student body of the association for the support and assistance they have provided. I'm honored to work along with the incredible talent and acumen, and I humbly welcome you all to this occasion. The opportunity to serve the Alumni Association and being the president have been a blessing for me. We have taken a paradigm shift over the past few years from just being responsible for organizing alumni meets to developing solid bonds which hold the NIT family together, a family that today has around 50,000 people who stand by one another in firm support, be in the times of peril or pleasure. For any great institution like ours, it is imperative to have meaningful relationship with its alumni. For in the last couple of years, we have witnessed tremendous growth in terms of meaningful and visible financial contributions made by the different batches, and which I would like to highlight. Over the past 8 years, we have organized more than 50 batch get-togethers and reunions, including Silver and Golden Jubilee celebrations, 5 global alumni meets, and have successfully hosted more than 10,000 alumni with splendid hospitality. We take it as a personal failure if a student makes to NIT Kurukshetra and compelled to drop his studies due to financial fallouts. Over the past 5 years, 6 years, we have provided financial aid of around 40 lakhs to more than 400 such students, which is being supported by the financial contributions received from our alumni from time to time. It is a pleasure to share that our new alumni office right in this building have been refurbished with the help of the contribution made by the 67 batch. The batch of 1968 made a contribution of rupees 25 lakhs for the establishment of IoT Center in the institute during their Golden Jubilee celebrations almost 5 years back. The association has never stepped down from pursuing its responsibility towards climate change. Taking these goals forward, the batch of 1969 and 85 has provided the campus with 2 green vehicles to make our alma mater more environmentally friendly. It is a pleasure to share that the batch of 1993 sponsored a sum of 10 lakh rupees towards the establishment of Best Innovative Project Award with a check of 50,000 rupees and a citation. We are pleased to inform that the generous contribution of 10 lakhs made by 89 batch has been strategically invested to support the students hailing from underprivileged backgrounds. We are proud to mention that the batch of 1966 has contributed 30 lakhs to establish Rec 66 scholarship meant to fund the course expenses of 4 meritorious and needy students chosen from the first year of our undergrad program. They have also instituted a second Best Innovative Project Award with a check of rupees 30,000 only. We have also established all-rounder awards given to our exceptional students who display their talent in all walks of life during their graduation years over here. This award includes a check of rupees 25,000 and a gold medal to all the 3 categories, including male, female, and most importantly, a differently abled one. The amount presented has been graciously donated by the batches of 1990, 1980, and one of our distinguished alumni, Mr. Saurabh Jain of 2K1 batch, respectively. We would also like to share that our distinguished alumni have contributed for NITCA Best Sportsperson Awards for the first year topper Manohar Award. We would like to extend our gratitude towards the alumnus, Mr. Amitabh Sharma, who generously contributed to establish one scholarship of 25,000 rupees each year for the final year MBA female student with an economically weaker background. We also established 7 Rec 71 scholarship and 7 Rec 73 scholarship of 20,000 each to be given to the economically weaker and the top ranked students from all 7 branches based upon their first year and third year results. Appropriate to mention that the 27 lakh rupees and 25 lakh rupees have been contributed by the batch of 1971 and 73 for giving away these scholarships. We witnessed a Diamond Day in 2022 during the Golden Jubilee celebration of the batch of 1972. The batch had insightful visions that could propel the growth of campus infrastructure and support the students, and have committed to raise a corpus of 90 plus lakhs. The batch also contributed an amount of 21 lakhs and supports 7 scholarships of rupees 20,000 each to be given to the economical weaker section and the top ranked students from all 7 branches based on their second year results. Recently, Mr. Sham Sahani of 1967 batch contributed 12 lakh rupees towards the conferment of overall topper awards to our UG students from computer engineering and information technology discipline. Shri Ravindra Prakash Sheth of 1972 batch made a generous contribution of rupees 12 lakh and proposed the establishment of 2 awards for overall topper student of electrical engineering and electronics and communication engineering of our institute. Likewise, Shri Satish Pandey and Shri Suyog Sheth, alumni of 1984 batch, committed a financial commitment of rupees 6 lakhs each towards the conferment of overall topper award of mechanical engineering and civil engineering respectively. All these proposed awards will carry a check of 25,000 rupees and a prestigious gold medal each are in the process of being established and will be effective from this very academic session. 2 years back, 1993 batch contributed 10 lakh rupees during their Silver Jubilee graduation as seed money for the retired and to the family of the deceased mess workers. Last year, a momentous occasion of the Alumni Association of the Institute, the batch of 1992-96 committed 1.2 crores for the welfare and development of the Institute and its stakeholders. The effort serves another hallmark of the connection the alumni of our institute have with their alma mater. The association played host to the 1989 batch celebrating 3 decades of recklessness last year. The batch generously contributed 18 lakh rupees during their ceremony to demonstrate their dedication to the coming generations. Ru Ek Muhim is a social and cultural unit working to improve the quality of the life of the economically backward and underprivileged communities of the Institute campus. The association firmly stands in its belief in uplifting the sector of the society by supporting the initiatives taken up under this drive. In a continuous effort to recognize and appreciate the invaluable contributions made for our dedicated mess workers, NITCA has consistently taken very proactive measures. During the challenging period of COVID-19 pandemic, the association extended the support to 200 children of our mess workers, assisting them in terms of their school fees obligations. Building on this commitment, we are pleased to announce that NITCA has further expanded its outreach by taking care of 110 children of the mess workers, specifically focusing on their educational needs. A noteworthy acknowledgement is extended to Mr. Ashwini Mayur from 1989 batch, whose substantial pledge of 11 lakh rupees underscores the association dedication for this commendable cause. During the Diamond Jubilee year of the Institute, we have launched an exclusive alumni podcast, we call it NITcast, in which our distinguished alumni were interviewed in a very conversational, casual, and informal way. As of now, we have released over 40 episodes of NITcast. I would like to also inform that our website, nitkkr.org, we have a strong social media presence across all major platforms like WhatsApp, Instagram, LinkedIn, etc., connecting a wide alumni base across the globe. The Alumni Association is highly indebted to the alumni for their valuable contributions towards the cause at any point of time. We are confident that the Institute will get unstinting support from our alumni for its future endeavors also. Despite some laurels we have achieved and few milestones we have conquered, we believe there is still a long way to go. We look forward for the establishment of more scholarships, awards, financial support to our students, raising a generous corpus fund for the welfare of mess workers, non-teaching staff members of the Institute, industry-supported labs, centers, creating infrastructure for stakeholders, particularly in the domain of sports, and our alumni to sit on various Institute academic and administrative bodies. Conferment of honorary degrees, felicitation of high achievers in the distinguished domains over the near future. Lastly, I would also take this opportunity to invite you to visit the Institute whenever feasible. We sincerely look forward to host you in 2029 with open hearts for your Golden Jubilee graduation celebrations after 5 decades of recklessness. I trust your energy will not wane till then. Once again, a very warm welcome to you all, especially the batch of 1974-79. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us with your words of wisdom. It's now time that our alumni take the center stage. I would now humbly like to hand over the stage to the batch representative of 1974 to 1979 batch, Mr. Anil Saxena, for further proceedings. Sir, can we please have you on the stage?
Hi friends, this is my proud privilege to represent the batch of 1974 to 79 in this August gathering and at this occasion of Golden Jubilee celebrations of joining our college. This was planned with the help of NITCA, and let me assure you that NITCA is not a name, it is a catalyst. And we were encouraged to visit college, plan things, and have our say to whatever we wanted to do here in the last 2.5 days we have been here. My thank you to Professor Channa, Pankaj Channa, for his very liberal and encouraging stance for this function. But nothing is complete without welcoming and honoring our NITCA members. So may I request Devki Nandan Agarwal to honor Professor Pankaj Channa with floral tributes, a bouquet, and a shawl, please. Now, may I request Sudhir Arora to honor the Secretary of NITCA Mr. Vipin Rai Sardana. Now may I request Rajkumar to come over and honor Professor Hari Singh, HOD, Mechanical Engineering. Now, we do have other Executive Council members of NITCA. I'll request them to come over and receive the floral tributes. Mr. Amrendra Maggu. He is no stranger to our batch because it's a 73 batch and he has taken pains to drive down from, I think from Faridabad if I'm not wrong. And thanks for joining us for this occasion. And may I request Anil Kakkar honor Mr. Maggu. Thank you, Mr. Maggu, and thank you, Anil Kakkar, for doing the honors. Now we have Mr. Ashwani Gupta. May I request Alok Bhardwaj to come over. Alok has come only for this function right from US to Kurukshetra. Mr. Ashwani Gupta. Mr. Gupta has been a big hand for honoring and doing the honors. Welcome to Mr. Mahesh Pal. May I request Dr. Pankaj Goyal to do the honors. Thank you, Pankaj. Thank you, Dr. Paul. Over the 50 years, we had many highs, lows, and the life has gone on its own pace. During this journey, there are many friends who have left us and are no more with us. It is a fit moment to remember them and to look back at the times, happy times we spent together. To switch over to the small video we have prepared for them, a collage of photographs with the names.
याद आती है वो दोस्तों की बहार, वो हंसी ठिठोली, वो दिल का करार। वो हंसी ठिठोली, वो दिल का करार, हर गुफ्तगू में था एक अलग सा रंग, जैसे मौसम में खिलता कोई अनमोल संग। आज जब हम यहाँ इकट्ठे हुए हैं, दिल में उनकी कमी के साए हुए हैं। आज जब हम यहाँ इकट्ठे हुए हैं, दिल में उनकी कमी के साए हुए हैं। वो चेहरे जो कभी इस महफिल का हिस्सा थे, आज याद बनकर दिल में बसे हुए हैं। दोस्ती के वो पल, वो मीठे अफसाने, जैसे दिल के कोने में महके पैमाने। वो साथ जो हर मुश्किल में साथ खड़ा रहा, आज उनकी याद में दिल थोड़ा भीगा रहा। याद आती है वो दोस्तों की बहार, वो हंसी ठिठोली, वो दिल का करार, हर गुफ्तगू में था एक अलग सा रंग, जैसे मौसम में खिलता कोई अनमोल संग। जुदा होकर भी वो जुदा कहाँ हुए, वो साथ जो हर मुश्किल में साथ खड़ा रहा, आज उनकी याद में दिल थोड़ा भीगा रहा। उनके एहसास हमारे साथ हर घड़ी रहे, और उनकी याद में सिर झुकाएं, उनके लिए रब से सुकून की दुआ मांगें।
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll observe a moment's silence in the memory of those departed. Thank you very much. Now I'll hand over the podium to my friend Sudhir Arora to reflect on the journey, marvelous journey we had over the last 50 years. Sudhir, over to you.
Respected members of the faculty, superannuated professors, lecturers, and people on the dais. We are very happy to be here after 50 years of joining, and we see a sea change of events. Go with me to the journey of 1974 first, and then slowly we'll drift to the 2024 and understand how things went on and what were the limitations. We joined in 1974. Some people came after class 11 because that time higher secondary was not introduced in CBSE. Some people came from Haryana with pre-engineering, and that was the 12th class. This batch collected from all over India with the allotted seats for every state. In one of the pictures, you saw Mr. Raghavallu. Believe me, when he came from Andhra, he didn't know a word of English, a word of Hindi. And in these 5 years, with his hard work, he completed his engineering with glorious marks, joined SAIL. This year, he expired. But such inspirations were always there, and we could say, agar wo kar sakta hai, to tu kyun nahi kar sakta? Remember, at the reception of the college, near the principal's office, there was a telephone, and if you get a STD call or a lightning call, there were only 2 attempts. At the 3rd attempt, the lady over there said, I am not getting the number, and the call is off. With me having 2 mobiles in the pocket. That's the journey. You know, the most looked after person in the college was the postman. He would bring our money order, he would bring some letters from home, he could bring some good news, bad news, whatever. But he was always sought after person. Traveling by air was really a privilege. How many people could do that? And how many flights were there? All these things. Now, what Shashi Tharoor said, cattle class also, or anybody can easily travel by air and can reach into. That is the transformation we went through. So with those things, we started our journey and went on slowly and slowly seeing the improvement of India and also of the college. Attendance, tutorials, submission of tutorials, this was always a headache. I don't know how much it is now, but then there were no Googles. There were nothing available on the net to help us. Everything we had to do by ourselves. I would not take more time, but I would list a few heroic deeds which were highlighted in 1974. I have committed smoking. मैं दारू छोड़ती है. This was a heroic deed at that time. I didn't drink for last 6 months. These were heroic deeds. But now, what is happening is, I can leave my mobile phone for half an hour is also a heroic deed. With those words, I would like to close my talk.
Thank you, Sudhir. We all know about your wisdom and wise words while in the college even. 50 years is a long time. Most of us have reached the pinnacle of their careers and retired, happily settled with grandchildren. But there are some who are still going very strong. And you must have guessed about whom I am talking about now. May I request Arvind Goyal to come over here and say a few words. What makes him propel and continue for so long and still going strong? Arvind, please. And I'm not introducing Arvind Goyal here because Arvind is going to introduce himself, what he is doing, what he has done, and what he will be doing in future.
I have no real idea to introduce myself. I can only say I'm from the batch of 1974. After hearing Mr. Channa saying that so many other people from 70 batch, 90 batch, 60 batch have given back to the college in some form or the other, I would only like to say, I'll try to do a workshop in the coming quarters in the college, and if the college is find attractive, I can open a lab on electronics or a machine learning on artificial learning, spend 3, 4, 5 crores, that's not an issue. But the hunger from the college has to be seen, because creating such labs and not utilizing is suicidal and not good for myself. If I find that they are able to use this, job opportunities for them can be tenfold. I can only commit on behalf of the batch 74, I'll create such a lab here. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Arvind. This is a very good, would be a very good initiative from corporate and from our side to have this kind of a lab for our students here. Thank you very much. I'm sure the college will show their hunger through NITCA or through the alumni or through their faculty to put up or put forward such a proposal. Thank you very much, Arvind.
Sir, let me thank on behalf of the association also to the batch for this wonderful suggestion and initiative. This comes out of the emotional connect of the college and the alumni. We'll definitely proceed towards this, sir. Thank you very much once again from the behalf of the association.
So now, the ecosystem that we call a REC or an engineering college or a NIT or REC is never complete without one major component is faculty. And faculty also includes, faculty is, they never retire, they never superannuate. Faculty remains faculty. And we are lucky today that some of the faculties or overtimes are here. So I will here take this opportunity to honor our veteran faculty by the batch of 74 to 79. I'll call upon Dr. B.S. Gill, and I'll request S. Gopinath, who is slumbering over there, to come over here and honor. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Gopinath. Thank you, Dr. Gill, for doing the honors.
I'll just take a few minutes. Though I'm accustomed to have a lecture of 55 minutes, but I'm sure Pankaj Anna won't allow that today. Well, firstly, I am grateful to every one of you for inviting me and my wife to this function. And on this occasion, I would like to give you Ashirwad, blessings for your future life. I'm sure you must be remembering the happy days in this institute, and that is, I think, quite useful for everyone to pass a peaceful life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Gill, and thank you, S. Gopinath. May I call upon now on Ravi Shankar of our batch to come and honor Dr. DVS Verma. Verma, sir, may I request you?
Mrs. Verma also, please.
Mrs. Verma also, please, please, please. Ravi Shankar to Dr. DVS Verma. May I call upon Ashok Goel Dehradunwale to honor Professor S.S. Ratan. And Ashok. Thank you, Ashok. Thank you, sir. Yeah, may I request now Satish Goel and honor Professor S.K. Verma, and he taught us chemistry also. May I call upon now Air Marshal Sukhchan Singh. Sukhchan is a person with a link to the Almighty. He used to download all the papers at 12 o'clock and used to score good marks and top position. He never divulged the secret. And Sukhchan will be honoring Dr. R.P. Sood. Thank you, Dr. Sood. Thank you, Sukhchan. Yeah, may I request now the most fertile brain, very creative person, Suresh Babu, to come over and honor Professor S.P. Jain. Babu is these days looking like Chacha Chaudhary from South. Thank you, Babu. Next, they call Devendra Valecha, and he will be honoring Dr. Garg, T.K. Garg, Dr. T.K. Garg. He is also alumnus of REC Kurukshetra. He is from 1965 batch, Dr. T.K. Garg. A big round of applause for him. I thank all the veteran faculty and a big hearty thank you to all. Now
Our alumni hold a special place in our hearts, and their remarkable achievements over the past decades have consistently filled us with immense pride. Now, we would like to honor the alumni of the 1974 to 1979 batch who, with their great achievements over the past 50 years, have set a benchmark for everyone. So, everyone be ready for several rounds of applause. Reliving the good old days, we request all the alumni, as their name is announced, to come forward, and we will request a faculty member to do the honoring. you, Amrinder sir, to do the honoring. Now I would like to invite Mr. Ashwani Gupta, EC member NETCA, for the honoring. Thank you, Ashwani Gupta sir. Now I would like to invite Professor Mahesh Pal, EC member NETCA, to do the honors. There's an announcement. After the function gets over, the lunch will be in the guest house. that there will be a group photograph after the function get over. So please be seated here only. Thank you, Mahesh Pal sir. Now I would like to invite Professor Hari Singh, HOD Mechanical Department, to do the honoring. As the event reaches its conclusion, we would like to invite Shri Vipin Sardana sir to the stage for the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. President NITCA Pankaj Chandna sir, esteemed faculty members, most valued alums of the Golden Jubilee batch of 74-79, invited special guests, fellow EC members, and friends. I am proud alumnus of batch 86-90. Being Secretary NITCA, it's my privilege to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. Dear esteemed members of the class of 1974, on behalf of the NITCA family, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to each of you for gracing our campus with your presence. Your reunion has been a momentous occasion, reigniting the spirit of togetherness and nostalgia that defines our alma mater. To our esteemed superannuated faculty, your lifelong dedication to the education inspires us, and your presence today adds immeasurable value to this reunion. I am grateful to our deans for their commitment to academic excellence and for nurturing the talents of our student community. I sincerely thank the head of the departments for their leadership and shaping our students' educational journey. I hereby thank our vibrant student body for their enthusiasm and for being the heartbeat of our campus. I also express my deepest gratitude to NITCA, especially our ever-energetic president, Pankaj Chandna, for their relentless efforts in bringing us all together and for keeping the NITK spirit alive. Last but not the least, I sincerely thank everyone who has directly or indirectly contributed to this event's success. Your presence and contribution have made this reunion truly special and look forward to more such gatherings in the future. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Now let us pay respect to our beloved country India and rise for the national anthem. पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा